is Amy Goloby, and I'm originally from Houston. I live in Dallas now, and I have been writing songs since I was about 15, and I'm now 33, so it's about half my life. And I also started playing guitar at the same time, so yeah, about that long. And I would say being a fiction writer helps me with my writing songs, because with fiction writing you're also creating a story. And so storytelling is really what songwriting is. So whenever I'm creating a story with writing with fiction, then I'm also creating a story with writing songs. So those kind of correlate together. Performing on TV, live TV was really fun and exciting. That was for a Christian show. And there's been some other ones like going to music conferences, and I got to see Chris Christopherson at a folk conference, so that was exciting. I'm performing in Philadelphia or near Philadelphia next February, so I think that's going to be another kind of exciting thing to do. And I think just music has taken me to a lot of exciting places, like fun venues to play, and I've gotten to see other performers, like when I performed at the Texas Crawfish Festival in spring. I got to see Flyleaf, which is a popular band on the Buzz, and I got to see them backstage and meet the lead singer, so that was a really fun experience. Because I was a musician for the festival, I got to go backstage and meet them, so that was also fun. For Bob Livingston, the venue called me. I guess they met me at the folk conference that I went to, and so they called me and asked if I was willing to open up for him, and I was. And then Tony Ramey, I had met the venue owners at the Crawfish Festival. They heard me play, and so they had been wanting me to perform for them for a while, and it took a year before they called me and said, hey, we have a show for you. And I opened up for Tony Ramey. And both experiences were really good. I learned a lot just by watching them perform. Bob Livingston was such a great storyteller, and he was like a one-man band. He had a harmonica, a guitar, a little foot drum set, and he was a great storyteller, and I just really looked up to him for how well he performed. And then Tony Ramey was a great songwriter out of Nashville, so he had that Nashville experience, more commercial writing. And so I learned a lot about songwriting and just how to have confidence on stage whenever I opened up for him. So whenever I name my albums, I like to go back through all my lyrics of all the lyrics in the album and see what does the album, what is it about. And so with my first album, I had looked through the lyrics, and it Left Unsaid spoke out to me because the whole album was about things that were left unsaid through my life, through past experiences. So this album was more about finding my faith and becoming new again. And that was really what spoke to me whenever I was going through my lyrics, was this album is more about becoming back to new. And it's in my lyrics to the song Love You Back to New. So I thought that one more compensated what the album was about. A lot of it had to do with my faith, and my past album was more about breakups and relationships that were broken, but this one was more about finding a relationship with God and finding a better relationship with Him. And some of the songs are still about breakups or closed doors, but in the songs, if you listen to the lyrics, they're more about finding my faith through those moments. Like if I was going through a breakup, I would find God in that situation and find healing through that situation. And other ones are, more about God, like The Least of These is about looking for people who we usually overlook. So that song is more about, becoming Christ and becoming more like Christ. And Face of God is really about God, and it's on both albums. We re-recorded it for this album, and that's really a testament to my faith, and my testimony was that song is about my testimony. And I think the rest are, there's a mixture of love songs in there, but even those songs are more about my faith and finding God in those situations. I think I have learned that whenever I perform, people always get something out of my songs. So I started to want to write songs about my faith, to share my faith whenever I was performing. So I wanted people to hear more about God rather than the breakups and the hardships. And they hear about them, but they also hear more about how to overcome those broken times. And so I would like people to get more about that in my songs. Like, I want people to know more about God and how to overcome really bad situations or to find their faith when they're going through hard times. So I would really, really want them to get closer to God through listening to my music or getting to know Him more through my music. I would like to keep writing music, hopefully perform more. I would like to get into bigger venues and see where it takes me. Been trying to get my music into TV shows, radio, so trying to get a wider audience is my main goal, but definitely writing more songs. My website will lead them to everything else, so if they just go to amygoloby.com, it's amygoloby.com. That will lead them to Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, Reverb Nation, Spotify, Amazon, iTunes, like everywhere. I have music everywhere. So if they just Google my name, they can find my music.
Life of trouble led you down a road of sin. Now you carry the cross of shame. You drown your sorrows in a bottle of gin. You swear you can never be the same. Oh, how I wish I could love you back to new. Take away all those things you never thought you'd do. It's never too late, you're not too far gone to be the man you could have been who never went wrong. Oh, how I wish I could love you back to new, love you back to new. That woman left you with a heart of regret. You can't trust again. You forgave, but you never could quite forget. Now you won't let me in. Oh, how I wish I could love you back to new. Take away all those things you never thought you'd do. It's never too late, you're not too far gone to be the man you could have been who never went wrong. Oh, how I wish I could love you back to new, love you back to new. Don't listen to the lies that say you can never go back, you can never be the same. You feel you've lost too much of your youth. Nothing could be further from the truth. No, nothing could be further from the truth. You can return to innocence. You can return to innocence. Oh, how I wish I could love you back to new. Be the man you could have been, the one I always knew. Oh, how I wish I could love you back to new. Take away all those things you never thought you'd do. It's never too late, you're not too far gone to be the man you could have been who never went wrong. Oh, how I wish I could love you back to new, love you back to new, love you back to new.